Hi there, I'm Janey Pixel. Welcome to the second episode of The Last Door. If you want to see more games or come have a chat with me, I stream over on Twitch every Monday and Friday. Links are in the description if you want to do that. But without further ado, let's get into it. Previously on The Last Door. Jeremiah DeWitt received a mysterious letter from his childhood friend Anthony Beechworth. He travels to his friend's manor in Sussex, where he learns of Anthony's descent into madness and the death of his wife, Anna Beechworth. DeWitt faces the perils of the house and finally finds the dead body of his friend, who committed sewage pipe. Anthony's final letter warns DeWitt of an unknown danger and asks him to remember his past by going back to the boarding school they both attended years back. Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. I'm a priest. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us each our daily bread. Forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Isn't it supposed to be for thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory? Heavy. Now tell me, where are you? What do you see? I see darkness and a tree. I'm in a dark forest. A dead forest. Who is it? Is it Anthony? Answer me. That was scary. What is she doing? Get close to her. Get close to Anna. What is happening? Am I just having a bad dream, or am I under hypnosis right now? Is that what's happening here? I feel like that's what's happening here. When I count to 3, you'll wake up. 1, 2, 3. Now wake up. Wake up. You can rest now, Mr. DeWitt. That'll be enough for today. I can understand why you are disturbed, Mr. DeWitt. With your permission, I'd like to consult your case with a colleague of mine, a man I've known for many years who is more versed in modern psychological practices. I think his knowledge and experience would be very helpful in enabling us to understand your condition. If you think it would help, Doctor. Anthony, my friend, what really happened to you? How could you have let your wife Anna die so awfully? These doubts consume my soul. I hardly remember the time we spent together as schoolmates. I confess that beyond your enduring friendship, I can recall little of those years. Something stirs uneasily within my heart. I will not rest easily again until I go back to that boarding school and find out what secrets may lie within. Farewell, Mr. and Mrs. Beechworth. Rest now in peace. Why does it look like abandoned? Episode 2, Memories. An old, quite damaged mailbox. There's a postcard inside the mailbox. Dear Matthew, it has been several months and I still have heard no news from you. My brothers insist that you've abandoned me, but I'm sure to remain true. I know that you would never do that to me, for I know your heart and honesty of your eyes. I got this address from a hospital in London and pray that it reaches you safely. If that is the case, I want you to know that I will always be waiting for you. Forever yours, Juliet Holloway. Let's go around the side before we go in. Why are there lights on? That seems That's a coffin. Hello? Hi, sir. Good evening. My name is DeWitt. I did not know there was a graveyard here. My pleasure, Mr. DeWitt. I am Frank Baldwin. Do not ask me why, but Monsignor specifically ordered to bury the corpses here. Did he order to bury corpses here? Why? I do not understand. What is there to understand, Mr. DeWitt? God has forsaken this place. Ah, don't you know? Here we take care of patients. I am an old alumnus. I used to attend the school. It's been a long time since this is not a boarding school anymore. The building is now used as a nursing home run by nuns. A former student, eh? I never heard anybody in the village speak fondly of the school. They said it closed overnight, though nobody knows why. Not a lot was known about it. Excuse the interruption, Mr. Baldwin. I'll leave you with your work. Have a nice evening, alumnus Devitt. Hectic. The heck? A piece of old fishing net. Yeah, let's take it. Many years adrift have perfectly smoothed this flotsam into a small log. I'll take that too, I guess. Doctor? I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor. Pay him no mind. He has been delirious for some days. I'm Miss Mary Vinge, and this is my brother Matthew. Juliet, why have you left me? Why don't you answer my letters? You see, the poor man is still obsessed with his fiancée. He won't accept that she left him months ago, my poor Matthew. She didn't. Postcard. Mr. Vinge, I think this letter is addressed to you. Oh, thank you. Leave it with me if you'd be so kind. As you can see, my brother is too weak to read. Oh, it's a letter from our mother. Dear Matthew, I hope you're recovering. I wish that your beloved sister and you come back home soon. Snake? Stealing people's letters? I remember that we used to keep here some textbooks. Now it's a music box. Yeah, just take these things from this poor nursing home. I mean, there's a picture in the diary. It's a photograph of my graduating class. I see myself, Father Ernest, and Anthony. I do not remember the names of the others. One face has been completely scratched out. Interesting. Good evening, sister. Sister? All the suffering, all these tears, all our prayers unanswered. All these years entrusted to the Lord, praying, looking for a sign, for something that can give me strength. Every day I hear them cry, pray, scream, and die. And what for? Where are you, Lord? I cannot go on, not like this. Excuse me, sir. Sorry to bother you, sister. We'll head on out. Don't mind me. Oh wait, there's a protruding priest? Yes, we got some of the mirror. There is a puddle in the shower hole with something shining under the grating. I cannot see it properly. I somehow picked all that up. My letters. All the letters I wrote to dear Juliet. You never posted them? But why, Mary? Why would you do such a thing? How could you be so cruel? I had to do it, Matthew. You refused to see how inappropriate a match she is for you. Oh, don't get in the way of love. His Juliet, no less. It was for your sake I did this. I did it to protect you from that woman's treachery. No, you only thought about yourself, of your vanity. I can't bear to look upon you anymore. Leave me be. From this day forth, you are no sister of mine. I will leave you, and you will see how very alone you are. Farewell, brother. Thanks be to the Lord now that you have come to reveal my sister's cruelty, sir. Please, take this coin as a token of my appreciation. This is my lucky coin, though I hope it serves you better than it has myself. Okay, thank you. Oh, what a beautiful melody. It reminds me of my youth when I was vibrant and full of purpose. I knew my path then. Oh, may God bless you, for you have given me the sign I was looking for. Oh, you're welcome. And now? A lot of dry leaves have accumulated in a hole of this old rusty pipe. They are blocking the water stream. Why do we need a water stream? The hole was very sharp. If I try and put my hand in, I could cut myself. A stone eagle lies on the floor. It appears to have broken off the fountain. So we picked that up. Yes. I blunted the sharp edges of the pipe. Now I need not fear of being cut. The net? Oh, the net should catch anything coming down the pipe. I can already open the tap with no risk of losing the shiny object. Okay, now we can get this thing. Oh, okay. Let's go see what it was. Hopefully it was something cool. The net has caught the shiny object. A teardrop. What? Do I use the teardrop on the statue? Oh, I've placed the glass tear in a hollow of the Virgin's cheek. It seems that it fits perfectly. Do I use the mirror for the other piece? Oh, our mother is crying? Oh my lord, what does it mean? What have I done? What have we done? Clearly something bad. Oh, so I just lost the mirror now. So I can talk to this guy. You must help me. What I need you to do is, without the nuns noticing, to try to get an amount of morphine. What? So that I can be embraced by the deepest of dreams and in that way stop the rhythm of my... I mean, I know where it is, but I don't want to do it. Well, I was able to do that. Okay, well, we'll just leave her there. I'm like literally murdering someone. Like assisted sewerage pipe. Why does everyone in this game... Where? Oh, what? There's a note on the bed. Baldwin lies. Baldwin lies. Baldwin is this guy, right? Noises coming from inside the coffin. What in the heaven? I cannot open the coffin with my own hands. A nun's habits and walking stick. These no doubt belong to the nun I spoke to by the window. But where did she go? The departed? Did she go into the water? It looks like his toolbox. I wonder if there's something useful in it. I might be able to take a look if I keep him distracted. Oh wait, maybe I need to... There we go. Okay, thanks, bye. Okay, yeah, I think we opened the coffin with this. Hello? That's a dead body. The darkness of his eye. His body's petrified. He has a look of sheer terror in his eyes. Oh my god. But what has happened? Talk to me. Mother Elizabeth is trying to make him come to his senses. Well, he's petrified. He saw the basilisk through a reflection. No one's here. These are the papers on which Mother Elizabeth was working. William Neelands, November 13th, 1891. Cause of death: calquilexia. Notes: a scratch mark have been found on his stomach. Elmer Moore, cause of death: pleuresia. A clear expression of terror on the patient's paralyzed face was found at the time. Same as the person in the coffin. A large, bright, and ornate key. Ooh, yes. I assume that's how we get in here. Come in, my son. Did you think you could hide these books from me? The philosophy books. They're just classic philosophy books, Father. Plato and Aristotle. Silence! Instruments of falsehood, you mean? Fallacies coming from the snake. Now, son, get on your knees and raise your arms. Apologize to the Lord. Pray to the Lord. Oh my... Father Ernest? Ernest. It's been many years since I last heard that name. Since... Oh, I see. Father Ernest. I was one of your students. One of my old students used to say, it's only the Lord who teaches us. We all must follow his ordinances and disciplines. Get closer, son. Come pray next to me. Now, my son, tell the Lord which one is his voice. Sharp sword, the wise quill, or the delicate petal? The wise quill? No, no, no. You're enveloped by sin. And now, my son, tell the Lord which one is his holy path, the wise virtue, the endless blame, or the blessed penance? Let's pick the bad option. Yes, yes, that is it, my son. And now, my son, tell the Lord who you are, the faceless pilgrim, the gate guard, or the lost seaman. I guess the lost seaman? Yes, yes, that is it, my son. We live lost in an endless ocean of sin and blame. Now leave me alone. I have to purify. An old razor blade stained with blood. Ah ha ha. Ah, I know you are there. You didn't hear me. Get out of my room. Oh, okay. There we go. So now we're going to the dorms. Ooh, back in time again. And finally, our expert on philosophy, Jeremiah DeWitt, shows up. Where were you, my friend? We have been looking for you. Well, as I was saying, tonight is the perfect moment for our next meeting, but I suspect that someone outside our group is secretly surveilling us. Certainly, no doubt about it. Therefore, dear colleagues, I have decided to change the venue of tonight's meeting. Have you noticed the lounge behind the small door of the classroom? I have believed convenient to borrow the key for our necessities. You already know that 12 o'clock you will find that door opened and be inside the lounge. That is it, my dearest colleagues. Vedeta Nekoskiat? Yes. I remember that this is the bed where I used to sleep when I was a student here. Let's take a nap. So why not? Mr. Rabbit was jumping through the forest in a warm spring afternoon. When going through a bush, Mr. Rabbit ran into Mr. Wolf, Mr. Vulture, and Mrs. Snake, who were having a heated argument. Mr. Rabbit, curious, asked them, Dearest, why are you arguing in this beautiful and cheery spring afternoon? Mr. Wolf answered politely, What we are trying to decide here is who of us will have the pleasure to eat you up. Mr. Rabbit, really scared, said, But I do not want to be eaten, I want to live. To which Mrs. Snake answered, smiling, That is impossible to happen, Mr. Rabbit, since we all, both you and us, are going to die sooner or later. Don't you think so? Mr. Vulture added, Mrs. Snake is right. We should stick to the issue at hand. It is getting late, and as you see, we do not agree. Do you want to help us decide, Mr. Rabbit? Who would you suggest as the one to eat you? After thinking about it for a while, Mr. Rabbit came up with an idea and carefully said, I got it. Why not to organize a race? The first who arrives at the forest clearing will have the privilege to eat me. No doubt Mr. Wolf can run at high speed, but Mr. Vulture can go flying and avoid any obstacles, and I'm sure that Mrs. Snake knows all the shortcuts within the forest. What do you think? The three predators agreed that it was fair, so they stated the race, and they quickly disappeared. Mr. Rabbit, happy to trick them, started running at high speed in the opposite direction of the predators, who, eager to prove their worth, didn't realize the trick. Mr. Rabbit was far away from there, and he finally felt safe, happy and proud of his cunning. But suddenly there was a loud bang. The earth shook, frightened birds flew, and everything went dark. Don't mind me. There is something I kept to myself for a long time. And the thing is that I love you. I have always loved you. That's a dead body. Since the first time I saw you, since the first time I felt your frozen hands. Is that Baldwin? Each time I move away from you, I miss your glassy, empty, dead eyes. I miss your rough hair and your grayish skin, your stench. But our love just cannot be. It is an impossible love. Crazy. No, not again. How long have I been sleeping? What was all that about? In the nightmare, I found a place in my memories. In my disturbing nightmare, I was brought to this spot. Oh. Oh. It is the trapdoor I saw in my nightmare. From here sprouts a horrible stench. There's something down there. Did you see? Did you see? It was there, just in front of me. That thing. It was screaming. He shakes uncontrollably, his body racked with pain, and there's only one way to end his suffering. These are all the people that sister was writing her notes about, I think. Punctual as always, David. Now all that remains is introduce our guest. You may come in, Professor. Father Ernest. Do not worry, my friend. I invited him to join us this evening. The professor genuinely shares our curiosity, and who better to complete our group than one of the most renowned theologists? Moreover, we mustn't ban those who are willing to explore beyond the veil. Now I ask that you close your eyes. You will feel a momentary prick as I inject you with the serum. Early fudge. This is messed up. Even after all these years, I haven't forgotten your voice. You were the fourth witness. I remember now what happened. What is that we saw? The eye of the bird. It was our curiosity that damned us. We opened that which could not be opened. In doing so, we shorn the veil that separated our world from his. In seeking vision, we were ourselves seeing these poor wretched creatures are too fragile. They lack the sight to return. Not one of them has. Only us, the four witnesses. Who are the other two? Where are they? They disappeared as you did. I haven't heard from any of you, but I was seized by curiosity. It absconded with my faith and deprived me of sanity. O Lord, forgive me, for I have sinned. Nothing remains. All that is left is surrender. Surrender to him. Gravely have we sinned, and now our only absolution is to burn. Burn in the flames. Dude. Malum Inse or whatever? Yeah. Hectic. Dude. I'm in a coffin. He's nailing me in. Don't trust Baldwin, clearly. I'm being buried alive. What now? What now? The adventure continues in episode 3. Oh! A secret from the past? What? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.